What happened? What happened tonight? Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my esteemed colleague, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
Yo.
We got ourselves an AEW Dynamite review. We are 2 weeks away from the All Out show almost at this point, and we've got a lot to talk about. Things got shaken up tonight.
Big time.
Big time. It's raining here in Buffalo, and we are going to get right to it. Let us start with the intro from Montezi. Let's get into this Dynamite show.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's raining hard as hell outside, too. We can hear it. We can hear it.
Oh, man. Wasn't expecting it, but...
Wasn't expecting a lot of what happened tonight that happened.
Oh.
So if you see any outages, any errors, it's that. New computer, though, is on deck, just so you guys are aware. For those coming in, watching live on the YouTube version, hit that like button. If you're listening on the audio podcast version or the YouTube version, subscribe to the podcast. 5-star review, please. That helps us. More people will see us. We're trying to get up there so we can, compete with Kevin Nash's podcast a little bit. Show the fan podcast some love, man. We're giving it to you straight. All right. So make sure you guys do that for us. Derek, I don't know, man. I don't know about tonight. That's the theme of tonight's show. I don't know.
Speechless.
Speechless ain't the word, man. We got a lot of people in the chat. B-Boy Skyline was in the house at the show tonight. Shout out to him. Made a last-minute road trip decision for that. Newsworthy show. Let's get into what they decided to kick off the show with. And it was this Chris Jericho, Daniel Garcia meet face-to-face. The 2.0 guys were not involved in this at all. They were just out there doing their thing. Jericho and Garcia kind of get into it. We know last week they had the incredible 2 out of 3 falls match. Jericho says, make a choice, blah, blah, blah. Garcia shoves him and pushes him. Garcia comes out rocking the Buffalo Kid shirt, showing some love. Always appreciative of that. I don't know, D. I don't know. This one just was off the charts, man. Garcia basically argues and said he used to have dreams of having that kind of match. And as a fellow Buffalonian, I dreamed of seeing great matches like that as well myself.
Absolutely.
So not bad at all.
No.
Not bad.
Not at all.
Following up from that, we ended up getting Bryan Danielson coming out, his hero. He comes out, da, 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 da. Well, he's got the new, you're gonna get your head kicked in. All that goodness. He comes out and he talks about he's a wrestler. The fans are chanting, you're a wrestler. And Garcia says he refuses to make a choice right now. He doesn't have to make a choice. And he shoves down Chris Jericho.
Dissension has begun.
The match is then made. Lionheart Chris Jericho versus the American Dragon Bryan Danielson. They're arguing over who is the best in the world. More on that later. There's an interesting concept that will come from behind with that as well tonight. But yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, tonight's show was definitely
It was out there. It was promo. It was promo heavy to All Out.
Yes.
So match is made. We got that match made. And you know what's another match made? Everybody in the chat. BJ's in the house. Shocking tonight, eh? Yeah, it was. Matt Lopez says good evening and good evening all in. Yeah. I won't repeat that, but he's putting shock faces up. Eric Douglas is hoping for some things to happen. We'll get more into some of those announcements. Deanna said swerved. Damn right. Connor, what's going on? Connor has joined us. Juke said, hello, Conrad. Love you long time. Thank you, brother. I hope that's in a friendly way. Hey, Derek, be happy. Derek, you know who is going to be making their appearance in Fight Forever.
Well,
Come on.
Why?
Why not? Why not? Just respect it, man.
No,
See,
I can't, bro.
just a hater, Matt. He's just a hater.
I can't, man.
Jesus
De Leon.
What's good, Jesus? It is raining hard as shit right now. If you guys hear any background noise, I apologize, but I don't know what. It's just raining. I got nothing else to say.
Sound like a monsoon out there.
Anyone catch that title match tonight? What up, Ace? What up, Conrad, Derek, and chat? What's good, Ace? Appreciate you, fam. Foul. Oh my God. That was a strange but good. B-Boy Skyline said, yo, the Buffalo Kids gear. Facts. Deanna's giving her thoughts. Where is Garcia's Emmy nomination? Yeah, I think Garcia's still gonna turn on Daniel. So I think he'll help with Jericho.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Dissension has begun.
Yo, BCC sick. Garcia's gonna be BCC, and we get Lionheart versus Danielson. Six said, "I know." As soon as that spot with Punk happened, CJ yelled, "No!"
Oh, no. It was no. it was the facial expression, bro. That is what was the no.
Man, Garcia on a pole match tonight was worth the drive. Yeah, and you're out of there. You're not dealing with that stuff. Yeah, Jake Hager did pop out from under the ring after and put a beat down on Danielson. So it looks like we're getting Jake Hager, Danielson next week on Dynamite. Touche, BJ. Cray, what up? What up? Shout out to Tiff, Indie Wrestling Corner. Appreciate you. BJ coming in the house saying, well, he knows, bro. He knows. You just got to put some respect on it.
None given.
Come on, dog. Come on. See, Derek's just a hater, man. I don't know what you guys want from this. Keep Paul White out of my video game.
Thank you, Sick.
By the way, check out Tiff, Indie Wrestling Corner. She interviewed someone who is a future AEW prospect, the one Nick Wayne. Absolutely fantastic interview, Tiff. Shout out to you. Brian Alvarez even got the shout out on there, so much appreciated. Only Paul I want is Captain Insano. Derek, we'll have some fun throwing Paul White into some exploding barbed wire.
Absolutely.
It's raining in Buffalo. NYC needs some of that. We're having an autumn early foliage down here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're going to get into all that. Smash that like button. I got to catch up on tonight's episode. You do. I got your setup a bit later too. LOL. Uh-oh. I'm waiting for it. Thank you for the fan question. Always, Tiff. Always. Let's get into the show, man. Let's get into some Dax Harwood here. Hardwood, versus Jay Lethal was our opening contest of the night. Not mad at this one. I thought that they had some pretty good stuff in here. Dax Harwood and Jay Lethal went out there and they just wrestled there. Good wrestling match early on. I heard the chops in the building, according to B-Boy Skyline, were vicious when they were chopping each other back and forth.
Bro, I think all the chops tonight were like super, super vicious, bro.
Yeah, they were just no chest was safe. No chest was safe. They were taking each other down. But you got a good wrestling match. Jay Lethal kept looking for the figure 4 leg lock. Dax was looking for the sharpshooter throughout the matches. Sadly, though, for Dax Harwood, Jay Lethal reverses an O'Connor roll with a little, when I said a little bit of help with a handful of tights. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. They get the victory here. Jay Lethal wins. This felt like a good match you would see in like Ring of Honor on their television program.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just a great back and forth between those two. There's nothing else you can really say about it. It's just
solid wrestling.
Solid wrestling. But what came at the end is what was Very nice.
Sanjay Dutt comes out and changes the match for All Out. He said, listen, Jay Lethal has two friends that he's calling to be in this match. Wardlow and FTR. Nah, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. Jay Lethal found some tag team partners. It's Motor City. Yo, the Motor City Machine Guns in AEW. Let's effing go. I love Motor City Machine Guns. One of the best tag teams TNA ever had, bro. And they're going to team up with Jay Lethal. That's going to be a money matchup.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's going to be. Oh, I definitely would have liked to have seen Sanjay get powerbomb, but.
Or Satnam.
Satnam, yes. Satnam. But I'll tell you, I'll take this, though. I'll sacrifice 10 power bombs for a superb match.
This man's stunt.
Just saying.
Stunt 101, bro. Listen, he can front all he wants, but Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal versus the former Pinnacle, Wardlow and FTR, it's better. It was better than what we were going to get. Even though the payoff was to see that power bomb, they're protecting Satnam and at the same time still getting people over.
Right. I
like it. By the way, guys, for some reason, the comments are not showing up when I'm getting new ones. So it's taking me a second here. E said Paul missed No Mercy, so they had to put him in No Mercy too. Loud Thunder now. Sonny Bimbo is today opposite day. Shocking is an understatement. Marquise Carter. What is good, Marquise? Let's go dance. I think that's supposed to be Death Triangle, but yes, I love it. E said match of the night. Dax Lethal is so good. Chopping some meat. I love some real men wrestling. Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. As always, blessings to both you gentlemen. As for the main event, I told you earlier today. Man, here we go. Don't worry, Sean. Me and Sean are going to have a lot more beef coming up. Subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you're not going to want to miss it. 9/5/22. I got something for you guys. Something you've been asking for a minute from me. Great match by Dax and Jay. Awesome announcement. Two pioneers, Alex Shelley and Hail Sabin. Chris Sabin coming to All Out. Man, remember that song? Jeez Louise.
Oh, yeah.
Motor City. It's the TNA Originals invading. Motor City Machine Guns at All Out. Let's go. Love that TNA theme. Motor, one of the few reasons I watched TNA back in the day. Facts. Wait, what? So what was supposed to happen to Sanjay and Satnam? They ain't gonna be in the match. they made the right choice. Where the F is Samoa Joe? Laugh out loud. Random. I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen, we all know Joe's been injured a lot, building time up. He's been doing a lot of voiceover projects. Whatever, man. If he's taking time, let him take the time.
Yeah, let him have it.
I think Satnam is still taking that power bomb. BJ said, okay. Samoa Joe is filming Twisted Metal, the TV series. I heard he's supposed to be Sweet Tooth, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. L Show Raw was better. Come on, Tokyo. Them chops were loud. Joe is out doing voice acting. See, I'm not crazy. Then we get a painful announcement from Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
This match that we thought we were getting on pay-per-view, it's been canceled. This match does not exist now at this point. They have moved on from it. Thunder Rosa announced that she is injured and she is stepping down from defending the women's title against Toni Storm at All Out. There will be crowning an interim champion until she can return. Four-way announcement is announced. It'll be Toni Storm, Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida in a matchup for this. Damn. I don't know what's going on, but the injury bug is real right now in AEW. I would say in pro wrestling, everybody's getting hurt, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I thought for a second, I thought she was gonna be like, "Psych, no, I'm here. I'm about to get busy. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm still gonna retain my title, yada yada yada." But no, she was actually standing up there saying she was down and out, and it sucks, but the injury bug has plagued wrestling a lot this year, especially within like the last couple months. Like the last couple months have been like horrid.
Yeah, man. Just they can't catch a break right now. And I feel for the talent, especially. Like the wrestling fans are just gonna have to find a way to get through it. I don't know, man. But it just hurts. It sucks. It's sad. We all want to see more of like the women's wrestlers is one of the main things people complain about with AEW, and it sucks to see an injury like that happening.
It does. It really does.
Joe ain't injured. Stop that gossip. No. I was just saying Joe needs time to heal up. I think after those big matches, let it rock. He is sweet tooth. Thank you, BJ. Sucks for Thunder. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You know, a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while, Sean. All right. Don't rub the salt in the wound. Let a man, let me just humble myself when it's time to get to that. Another egomaniac who won't vacate the belt due to injury. That's not an egomaniac. Tony Khan has built this up around UFC. I keep telling y'all this. People are not going to get stripped of the titles in AEW. You know why? Because it holds him to good booking. In WWE, sorry to use this as a past example. I know it's different under a different person now. But they would do stuff where you would crown a new champion and then you would never crown the champ back. Perfect example. CM Punk gets punted by Randy Orton. We all remember that first world title reign.
Yep.
Did he ever get a rematch? Nah. He just disappeared into the abyss. Never happened again. He went on to do something else. What? Hold the person accountable, bro. Interim champion. Okay, that means you have to beat this person to become the official champion. That's it. I get it. And as fans, you forget eventually, as we see with Jon Moxley and other interim champions that we've had in AEW. You're like, oh, that's the champ. Oh, wait a minute. He's technically not.
Right.
But it still gets the job done. So not mad at it, Terrell. I hear you, but I don't think it's up to them. I think it's just how Tony wants his division to be held to that standard, similar to UFC. And I get some people wouldn't like it if you're a wrestling fan. Where is Rio? Rio, I think, is across the pond. I don't think she's here right now. Sheeta is in it. Sheeta's been off TV for too long, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Blind Squirrel finds a nut. Yo, come on, y'all. TK can't book. What the hell are you watching then? You watching the show, right? Like, come on, man. He's not that bad. I think some people have some what's the word for old school? Antiquated? Is that a fair word? Antiquated ideas.
I like that.
Kyrie, you're right. It is different. But to be fair, Finn Balor got injured. Did they say interim champ? No, it was vacated. Just vacate the belt. But Finn Balor never got another shot. He was the first champ. That's what I'm saying. That's ridiculous. Seriously speaking, I think Baker should have been in the title picture all along. She is super over, and she will probably be the interim champion. Maybe. Moxley, yeah. All right, man. Y'all rubbing salt in the wound, man. Y'all need to leave me alone right now. Sick of this. Pro wrestler shoot in the house. What's good, Jesse? What's good, brother? You're fine, brother. Don't worry about being late. People are in here talking crazy. Terrell, you're wrong on that number too. We're gonna get to this, man. Let me get through this stuff first. This is all gonna be pretty quick from at least here on out, I think. By the way, I don't think my graphic uploaded for the match after this, but Billy Gunn versus Colten Gunn, son of a gun. All I can say in this match,
Scissor me, daddy.
Scissor me, daddy ass was said, but bro, why did Billy Gunn beat the shit out of his sons? Bro, I felt like there was some pent up aggression from some ass whooping that he should have gave him because he was stomping the hell out of this kid, man. I was like, it's your son, bro.
Bro, like, and it was the classic setup of like when he was back in WWE in the corner, just like, but this one was like, boy, I'm about to beat the shit out of you.
Bro, he stomped his son so bad. If I had the thing where it was like stomp him in the nut, stomp him in the nut, bro, that's exactly what I would play, man. This man just got whooped on. But we all know what was going to happen in this one. There's a distraction. Colton's able to hit a low blow. Colt 45 on his father. And sadly, the son of a gun finally beats his dad. This one's for the sons who always wanted to beat their dad's ass, right? Oh, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. But
Oh man.
But it was good. It was good. Following the beatdown, they decide, you know what, let's stomp Dad out. They start stomping their pops out. Stokely Hathaway handed them a business card. The Acclaim tried to get in the ring, but they got their ass whooped too.
Right.
And after that, who makes the save but Swerve in Our Glory? Interesting.
Let's get this glory. Whose house? Swerve's house.
I was just gonna let you rock that one on your own. I could have answered it, but I was gonna let you have that.
Appreciate you.
So they make the save. It looks like it's leading somewhere. More on that momentarily. Backstage, we get Death Triangle, United Empire cut a promo on each other before the match. I like it. It was good. It was fun.
Bro, did he really have to say murdered the way he said it?
Yeah, that's how he says it.
No, bro. That was a lot of aggression.
Perhaps.
There was too much in that delivery of saying that. Like, you're not going to get killed. You're going to get murdered.
Oh, Terrell says he thinks the Acclaimed are taking the tag belts at All Out. That was the announcement we were going to get to. But yeah, perhaps they will. Who knows? We'll get to that challenge momentarily. Segue, LOL. Facts. Yeah, see, Sean's comment is getting ignored. We will go back to this. But he says, I don't see the deficiencies in CM Punk. He clearly rubs people the wrong way. We're going to get to that. See, you're about to put me on my rant because Derek knows the rant I'm going to go on. And if I go on it, you guys aren't going to like me.
So we got to go back to the comment as we go over.
Don't bring this up, bro. I swear to you, I will give a rant. People are going to be pissed.
Bro, we got it. It's already been brought, bro. We got to go back to it when it's time to go back to it.
Matt Lopez says Stokely is building a super group. I wonder where this is leading to. Yeah, he's added Lee Moriarty, Ethan Page, and the Gun Club. Interesting. Ospreay is a lot of anger. Deanna said, who's more angry, Ospreay or Pac?
Pac.
I don't know.
Who does this?
Foul said that's how they say murder here in Newcastle.
Oh my God, it's so aggressive.
He said, "Red, everyone say it, do it. Don't make me, guys. I don't want to get like that. Listen, let's get into this next.
I don't know, bro. It may top my red.
Hell in a Cell. Yeah, it might. It might. If Connor screen grabs it, that's gonna be bad news. Dr. Britt Baker versus KiLynn King. Good to see Kling back in AEW. The fans in Cleveland are giving Britt Baker a hard time. Why? She's from Pittsburgh fan. I don't know why Cleveland's got anything to say, especially don't make me get on football, bro. Cleveland, no, you're done. All right, but they're booing her. I get it, Pittsburgh fan. But I was impressed with what I saw from KiLynn King. I think Tony Khan may want to consider making the offer to her. I don't know what she was getting before, but I don't know if she's looking for a big, huge deal or whatnot. But I think it's something worth exploring for TK. At least talk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Why not? Listen. It's new blood, and that's what you need in the company. You need somebody new to provoke the talent that's there now to shake things up. Sometimes you have to shake it up right away. Sometimes you got to take the time. But if it's there and the opportunity precedes itself, why not?
Jesus, what's this join the Derek order stuff you're starting again? Cut it out. All right? Knock it off. All right? I have faith in you. Don't do this. All right?
See, come on.
We got Britsburg in the chat. She was wearing them Pittsburgh bee colors. Killer bees.
You know,
Cleveland Browns, you were done when Belichick left?
Yep.
You spelled Belichick wrong. Oh, no, that's right. He couldn't do it there. He could only figure it out in New England, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Good coaches should win everywhere, right?
Well,
that's the end of this conversation, Derek.
Phil Jackson couldn't do it in L.A.
Phil Jackson won in L.A.
Not as much as he did in Chicago.
Yeah, the goat's the goat.
Nah, bro.
You had problems with Kobe and Shaq, bro.
Nah, bro.
They were eating pizza and shit like that.
Nah, bro.
The Bulls are different.
Nah, bro.
The Bulls are different, man.
Nah, bro.
You saw they lost when Scottie Pippen had to take that shot, taking that badass shot.
Great coaching can make anybody win. right?
Cleveland been whooping Cleveland for years. 4-1-2, baby. I love it, Craig. I'm joining NXT Europe. You have fun with that. That's on hiatus for right now until they start it up. Sign King to AEW/ROH. Wow, B-Boy says Steelers sucks. What a hater. Speaking of opportunities, sometimes you need to take a moment to manscape. Deanna, that's a very good point. And Deanna coming in with the segue. Manscaped, guys, is the best place to go if you guys want to trim those bushes. Don't look like my friend here in this picture. Do you want to walk around with all that hair on you? Absolutely not. You guys are going to want to go to manscaped.com, put in our promo code EPW show, baby. You guys put in that promo code and you guys will definitely find yourself a 20% discount and free delivery. It helps out the podcast, lets more people know, hey, you guys should be checking out everything pro wrestling. So put in that promo code, do that for us. We still got the powerslam.tv promo code too for EPW show, 1 free month of independent wrestling on us. So make sure you guys take care of that as well for your wrestling needs. Deanna, thank you. Also, Rampage is going to be good. Thank you, B-Boy Skyline. So telling people to watch Friday at 10 p.m. if you're around on a Friday night. I actually enjoyed this women's match. See? Yeah, Britt Baker gets the win. She hits the lockjaw. We get a little beef between Baker and Hayter, who are in Baker's group, versus Sheeta and Toni Storm. Cool. That sets up a match for Dynamite next week, I believe. So we'll be getting that as well. I don't understand the towel stuff. It's the terrible towel. If someone's a Pittsburgh fan, they can explain it to Foul. I don't fully get it either, but it's their trademark. I know that for their team. Had to go up north where they leave them alone for a couple seasons. Rant. Listen, it's going to come because it's the next segment. All right. The Acclaimed are at the same threshold as Crime Time versus Y2J and Show years ago back at SummerSlam. Crime Time never got over the hump. RIP Shad. I hope the Acclaimed win the belts. It's much deserved. Hold on now. We ain't just going to do Swerve and Our Glory dirty, though, right? They did pretty good as tag team champs so far.
They did. You definitely got to give them a little bit of a run.
I agree. Foul said good match, though. Bro said, Merida. Okay, chill out, Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm here for the rant. She beat me to it. Hassan Terrell, what's good, Hassan? Bro, the Giant Gonzalez, always got to have that in there, right? Great coaching can make people win. New York Giants and Coughlin. Then the politics messed up. Yeah, y'all did have the Brady, like, the way to stop it. Can't front. So Swerve in Our Glory, Acclaim. That's it. Now, this next match, I'm telling y'all right now, I really don't even want to talk about this shit. That's how you know it's bad. All right? Dude, Derek, stop freaking laughing. This ain't the time. It's the unification match. I don't even know if the bell rung properly. CM Punk versus the interim world champion, Jon Moxley. In my notes here, both men made a great entrance. It was a really good entrance, I thought, by both gentlemen. Absolutely. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
They both got into the ring. CM Punk had the long boys on. Yep. Moxley had his long boys on. It was a match.
It was a match.
The bell rung. All right, man. I got to keep it a stack.
Go ahead.
Jon Moxley dogged CM Punk, bro. He got dog-walked. They started off early. A little bit happened, but then CM Punk goes for a kick to the head like he was in the new AEW Fight Forever game. Hurts his foot. He grabs his foot. Down goes Punk. He's saying he's in pain. Well, they're asking him, like, the doctor's coming over. Are you okay? Jon Moxley says, F that, clotheslines this dude's head off. And then he does the Death Rider, bro.
Twice.
2 Death Riders on the Punk, bro. And Punk lost. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But since we're here, now I'm not gonna rant, bro.
Yeah, go back to the comments, bro. Come on.
First off, shout out to whoever said nothing worse than Detroit Lions football. Hope my man Phil sees this. Sick, let Ice know I mentioned this. The best lion symbol I've ever seen was when they had who's dude from Lion King? Scar. Who possibly had the Detroit Lions mascot? That was the best, dude. I apologize. Myron Cape is Cope is the creator of the Terrible Towel. He was legendary commentator for the Steelers. Thank you, Craig. We learned something today. Punk got squashed. I wish I was on the show. I'm ready to go to war with my brother. Here we go. You wanted to bring it up. You fucking got it. Now I'm about to go off about this. So last week, right? CM Punk said what he said. Everybody was like, oh, CM Punk's the world champion. He should never talk like that to Hangman. You know what? I'm fucking tired of it. And I'm getting real sick and tired of it. All right? This, you know, that's what I was about to say. This man, CM Punk, yeah, he went out there and complained about something. But nobody wants to say, well, why are you mad? They always just go, man, this guy's angry. What the hell's wrong with him? Right. Why was CM Punk mad? Apparently, Hangman Page brought up that workers' rights stuff. And I don't know if this is a work. I don't know if it's a shoot. I'm so confused at this point. I don't know. I know nothing. Check with Sean Ross Sapp and all those guys. They say it's not a work. So and we're going to go off that premise right now, if this is not a work, fuck Hangman Page and what happened. Here's why. You knew CM Punk had issues with Colt Cabana beforehand.
Yep.
Do you think he wants to work with him? I'm pretty sure he didn't, because he wrote it on Twitter one time about the exchange that they had. I don't give a damn who promised who money. I don't care about any of that shit. I don't care anymore at this point. The two don't want to be friends, is what I understand. Right. All from that podcast shit and WWE trying to sue him. Good job, WWE. Ruined another relationship. Fuck off. I'm so glad that Vince McMahon era is done. I said it again. All right? Screenshot it. I don't give a damn. Goodbye, Vince. I'm glad you're gone. All right? Now, getting back into this, why was I mad at Hangman? Hangman shouldn't have said that little cute shit that he said. And Punk, something seemed off with that segment because Hangman was angry and Punk was trying to be a babyface in it. And I'm like, what is this? But there's more to this than that. So the locker room's divided. It's obvious. CM Punk side versus basically Hangman side. The Bucks were posting cute little things too, I noticed this week on their little Twitter bio. I hear you. I get it, right? That's their friend. That's their buddy. They stick up with it. You know who I find funny, though, Derek, that stuck up for Punk side? FTR. Yeah, I said it. FTR stuck up for him. And I'm not Jim Cornette, but listen, I know bullshit when I see it. And you know what was bullshit? We were there in Rochester, and Derek wasn't at that show, but Derek watched it. When the Young Bucks came out and said they were the best tag team, do you remember who the crowd was chanting for? FTR. When FTR was getting chanted for, the Young Bucks knew. We all knew what the match should have been. They have all the belts. Yep. Book the Young Bucks versus FTR for the third and final match. And do you know who should have went over in that match? FTR. It was clear as day because the Young Bucks aren't as over as they once were. I'm not saying it. FTR's hot right now. They're the hot shit. All right? For these motherfuckers to walk around when they got clout in that company as EVPs to do this shit, and I see people posting that goddamn meme saying Triple H was right, kiss my ass. Triple H is the same dude who buried CM Punk at Night of Champions in Buffalo. That's how I remember, because I was at that show to have fucking Kevin Nash come and powerbomb Punk. What did that do to him when he was the hottest selling merchandise person in the company and he was white hot? It did jack shit. You know why? Because that's what this company does. They fuck things up. And I wonder why CM Punk is bitter. Go listen to that podcast. I'm going to get to the comments too. I know everybody's got a lot of shit to say to this. I got a lot of shit to say now. So I personally think the Young Bucks, this is my belief. I'm not saying this is what happened for sure. My belief. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. But I'm sure they would say this too. Anyway. They pulled some click bullshit. They went backstage and said, you know what, Tony? We think Swerve and Our Glory should be the tag champs. You know why? Because then they don't look like second best to FTR. Why wouldn't you give FTR the match? Why wouldn't you do that?
Right.
That wouldn't have been a better match than what was going to happen. You could have had Kenny come back after All Out and then do the trios thing. Why didn't you do that instead? You know why. Fuck the Young Bucks Call them the Young Ducks from now on. Send this to Dax Harwood. You know who started it. Hashtag Young Ducks. You know what they did in this situation. I don't want to hear otherwise. Bullshit. Tony can say whatever he wants to. It's bullshit. All right? People are telling me rant it up. Here we go. I'm going to the comments. Jon Moxley's the new champ. I'm done with this shit. CM Punk said what he said. Don't get mad. Get glad. And if this is a storyline, this is being done perfectly because I'm pissed and we're sitting up here talking about it. And I don't know why my phone is going off. Shout out to Bixby because obviously they wanted to say something. Here we go. Here we go. To the comments. Let's see. Cleveland was all for Mox. CM Grandpa Panties. Summer of Mox. I love it. Punk got his ass whipped so bad, had me thinking, shoot, boy, goddamn. If you don't want to your date to go the way of the CM Punk title match, you better make sure you get trimmed with Manscaped. Straight walk Punk like a dog. That was going to be my setup. Long boys for an ass whooping. This threw out all my all-out predictions out the window. Do it. Let the hatred flow through you. Tell him why you mad, son. Hate, hate, hate. Conrad, let your hate out. Punk should have did the kickboxer training like Van Damme. He would have been good. Screw y'all. I'm a Lions fan. Hey, that's what it is. I don't think Punk can come back from this ass whooping. He's going to have to go by Phil now. Here we go. Fantastic. CM Punk doesn't get his way. He's a big baby. He's going to retire again. He disrespected Hangman Page. He disrespected Hangman Page. Mm-hmm. Listen, there's fault on both sides with this. I'm not saying Punk's 1,000% right, but Hangman Page is in the wrong too, and I don't see many people saying that though, bro. Right. Like if you take a shot at someone, you can't be mad when they clap back. And he clapped back. He waited and he was like, "Yeah, I'm about to get you." He cries when he doesn't get his way. Dude needs to go up. Derek, back me up. What do you think, Derek? They want your opinion now. Wait a minute. Time out. See, me and Sean got to go back and forth. CM Punk is not in charge. He's not in charge. Who the fuck doubled the pay-per-view buys? Was it the Elite? Was it Cody leaving? No, it was CM Punk coming in, bro. They've been on a ride since then. And I'm not saying it's all Punk. It's probably Danielson and Cole too, but come on, bro.
Right.
Come on, bro. When you're the top dog, you could call some shots. And he was like, yo, I ain't taking this bullshit, bro. I don't see what Punk's done to anyone else where he didn't make someone look good in a match where he's like, I'm just going to squash you. He was in those competitive matches and weren't people bitching, Derek? Bitching. Why is he in this match? Bitching that he didn't do this and that. He earned his way to the title shot. Don't even say that. He could have came in day one and be like, yeah, I want to win the belt, GTS, and let's do this. Right. He didn't do that. Come on now. He's got some pull. Omega's got some pull. The Bucks have pull. They're all great wrestlers. Somebody said I'm sounding like Jim Cornette right now. Don't ever compare me to him. Fuck that guy. And I'm just saying that because I'm mad because I know Cornette's biased when it comes to this shit. When The Rock beat CM Punk at the Royal Rumble, I love it. Who the hell is CM Punk to make demands and to go off script? So Hangman Page didn't go off script when he mentioned Colt Cabana sneakily, when he sneak dissed him. Come on, Derek. What? Go ahead. Your thoughts, man. I keep interrupting you.
No, you're good. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Definitely think that was a bitch move by Hangman.
If he started it like that, I get that Colt's everybody's friend, but
listen, at the end of the day, you can't have two people that don't like each other, or at least one person that doesn't like the other person, and then you can't expect to come to the other person's defense that you like and say, you know, Hangman's a bitch for that. I'm sorry.
He shouldn't have brought it up.
He shouldn't have brought it up. Like the whole that argument wasn't even necessary for him to even incorporate.
And for the record, I told y'all that Young Bucks shit was going to happen back after the Rochester show. Go back to that Dynamite following it. We said it on the podcast that they definitely ducked FTR, and I said Cornette's going to say it. I knew he was. They did do that. Triple H killed the summer of Punk. Well, the summer was over already, but yeah, he definitely killed when he was on fire.
Right.
CM Punk disrespects an AEW pillar, and AEW Villager got buried. I guess hashtag Team Punk, Mox the Elite.
Wait.
You left out the part. Hold on, I'm just reading these real quick. You left out the part where Punk was trying to tell people what they could and couldn't say in the promo. What did Punk say he couldn't say? That was just don't go. So Hangman went off script first, right? Mentioning that workers' rights shit, and you knew it was about Colt Cabana. I'm just saying, bro, if that's what actually happened, fuck that noise, man. I'm just saying, like, that's kind of bullshit.
Right.
Elite for life, Conrad accepted. Bro, WWE was wrong. No argument there, but CM Punk has to recognize it's 8 years later. He's in a new company. He can't allow his past to impact his future. He needs to be respectful of this new start. You have to respect, though, that these guys sound like they don't want WWE guys in there. And unfortunately, that is what was going to make you the money. I don't know why they didn't want Punk in there. I don't know what's the issue.
Yeah, for not wanting Punk there, I mean, for your own personal reason, okay, cool. But at the end of the day, Punk being there brings over followers that followed him from WWE to AEW. So
you're going to be stuck in the same spot if you don't bring new guys in who can bring new faces over with them.
Right.
Punk should have went into business for himself in Hangman's face, not months later. So when he was hurt, listen, bro, he gave him a receipt, bro. You pop me. Okay, I got you. And when he came back, he got him. If there's hate in your heart, let it out. MJF was right. Hashtag Young Ducks. Bro, you got to admit, everywhere Punk goes, there's a problem. You got to at least admit that. Yeah, Punk's outspoken. But sometimes you got to admit, too, maybe Punk's not the problem. What's up with Duck and FTR? Is that cool for the Elite to do? They've got power within the company, bro. That's dog shit. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody address the Young Bucks. I just keep seeing the Young Ducks. Come on.
Yeah, they definitely ducked.
CM Punk needs to know his role and shut his mouth. Now let me fire Conrad up. Let's acknowledge the 3-time AEW heavyweight champion. Jon Moxley is a 2-time AEW champion. When you're the interim champion, that reign does not count. Shouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house, Hangman. I love the rants. Punk walking out is the reason people at WWE got honeymoon and maternity leave. He walked out for a reason. Y'all act like y'all love wrestlers, but don't respect their bodies and lives. Conrad Cornett. Shut up, Jesus. Punk getting his ass dog walked. Definitely will get over 1 million viewership. Hangman ain't no bitch because he said it straight to his face, in my opinion. But here's the thing, though, Rob. He went off script first. Yes. So when people are saying, well, Punk can't go off script. So Hangman can, but Punk can't. Did Hangman get in any trouble when he got backstage? Doesn't sound like it. I didn't hear no shit about that. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, keep that shit the same way, man. If Punk's a bitch, then Hangman's a bitch. Like, you can't say both, all right? At the end of the day, what I feel is this. Neither man should have went off script. Paige definitely started it, though. Paige started this shit. And I know everybody's like, well, Punk's not happy if he's not the one on top. What are you going to say tonight now? He put Moxley over. Let's see if he retires. If he's gone, well, whatever. He's gone. But he put Moxley over like a clean sheet on a bed, bro. Boom, done. He's on. There you go. Take off. Don't know what we're doing now for the pay-per-view, but Hangman versus Punk in these background things is like watching your two best friends fight. I think they are both great people and performers. I get both sides, but I don't want that divide to happen. Yeah. Conrad's right. You know what I always say? The villain who will tell a lie is no longer the villain. He is now the hero. You're villain for telling the truth. Punk is putting eyes on the company. New eyes means more for everyone. Thank you, Deanna. I'm going to say it. I don't care whose ass it tickles, but Punk is not that good, LOL. I think he's entertaining, but he's been crying for years, and after the UFC, it's been hard for me to take him serious. Listen, all jokes aside, Punk has to elevate his thinking as a professional. Okay, Hangman hit a low blow. Rise above. Also, AEW guys are resentful of WWE guys. You have to take that into consideration. Yeah, but why are you being resentful? Like, at the end of the day, some of these guys were going to get you into some deep shit. You knew at the end of the day that you were going to get into some deep shit.
Absolutely.
Did Marco Stunt really think he was going to stick around after they removed him from Christian? He should have known from that point forward. He was screwed, bro. Yes. He wasn't going to move on. Listen, That's just how I feel about it. Hangman shouldn't have started it. I think it's fair game though for someone to respond back to someone after they do some shit like that. Because the Punk, that's super disrespectful. Because Colt Cabana was his best friend. That's some personal shit that had nothing to do with you. This is that whole situation of what did I send you that shit with the airport with the guy who got smacked and then the other dude got in his face? And I said that dude's a punk ass for doing that, bro. Yes. Why did he get in dude's face when he was already mad that he got smacked by someone and he's got 100 people holding him back? And then don't do that. Don't be the third guy in it. And Hangman was the third guy in that beef. Like, why are you jumping in this? I get that that's your friend, but this goes back to what people were saying, bro. A lot of the Elite's friends are in there, and they're going to take that shit personal.
Obviously.
But I don't see anybody losing EVP positions over this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys. Come on. Maybe Tony is the problem because he doesn't know how to book a show. What is Tony did nothing in this. He's trying to let y'all go out and cut the points on the mic, and now he's gonna start telling y'all you gotta tell me what you're about to say before you go out there. And that's the shit that's gonna happen because of Punk and Hangman doing this shit. Right. You don't want that to happen. So Matt says there's no one writing that promo. Keep the same energy. Conrad, you are my brother, no cap, but I'm shocked by your blind defense of Punk. We all know wrestling is better with Punk, but how can you ignore his continued unprofessionalism? Bro, I don't know what's going on. Ken terminates DQ. What's up, bro? I don't know, bro. Like, I hear you on unprofessionalism, but to me, when there's points that just stand in it, when you see the points that can be made from it, bro, I don't see it as wrong.
No, it's hard to see it wrong that way, but
is Punk a jerk everywhere he went? Where was this in Ring of Honor? It never happened there. It happens in the bigger places because this is where the jealousy seeps in, and this is where people try to do shit to set you up to make you look bad. You got to remember that too. I'm not saying that that's what happened here. Like BJ said earlier, two guys who I like Hangman in the ring. I'm not going to turn on Hangman like he's not one of my favorites. And I feel the same way about Punk, bro. I'm one of his fans. Like, I get it. I have merch of his. Like, the dude is cool, bro. But I don't know. I'm just not going to blindly agree, though, with how the Elite are conducting themselves. If Punk's unprofessional, he's a wrestler. What are the Elite doing?
Right.
You can't have it both ways with that. Hangman said what he said to Punk's face. Hangman had a chance to respond to Punk's comments. Did Punk? Because Punk thought he was out there to cut a babyface promo, bro. He was like, "What? Why are you so angry?" And maybe Rob's right. Maybe it's all a work. So for All Out, who's challenging Mox? MJF, The Rock, Moose. Can't be resentful when Punk brings in the paper. LOL. Punk did the UFC after he was punch drunk after a career of wrestling. Most of you wouldn't leave the porch to follow the dreams. Don't diss Punk for trying something new. Damn, E. I definitely think this should have been the main event. Would have been a great ending. TK's got to take control. So what? Man up. He took commentary about his BFF personal. You know what I take just as personal? Someone messing with my money. Yeah, I think that's what Punk did too. You messing with my main event. I'm about to become the champion. You're playing around trying to get one over on me.
Right.
I wonder if this is Bret Hart level screw job work. It could be, Foul. That's what I'm starting to think too, though, because what's going on here? Something's fishy about all of this.
Something changed, and
I want to hear Julio De Niro's side of the story. Conrad, clearly the chat is seeing that Hangman started this. This personally got hate for Punk. Hangman ain't the guy when it comes to Punk. Hangman ain't putting butts in the seats like Punk. Got to give him a chance to, though, too. In all honesty, do you think they had Punk? Why do you think they had Punk drop the strap? I don't know. Maybe Moxley was more over. Derek?
I'd say
people wanted Moxley to win, bro.
Yeah.
On all the polls I saw, it was 50-50.
Yeah. I just don't see Hangman as a great champion. I always felt ever since he won it, it was just kind of like, all right, well, you won it. We need you to hold this until we get the real shit set up.
Right. And Craig brought it up too. Omega's promo was strange too. Like I said, there've been some weird shit going on lately. That crowd booed CM Punk. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to move forward with this. All right. I apologize if I pissed anyone off with the Young Ducks, but it had to be said. I still believe that. I really do think that they didn't give us the match that we could have had.
They should have. They should have given us.
I just don't understand what was it, a 2 or 3 week title reign for them?
Yeah,
it was like a feather in the cap, bro. I don't know why they did it. Tony Schiavone backstage with Christian Cage, arm in a brace. He said that he was trying to help Jungle Boy, show him some tough love. And Christian Cage accepts Jungle Boy's challenge. So it looks like we're getting a match at All Out between the two. Ricky Starks, let me tell you. In all honesty, Derek, like
Spanish.
In all honesty, I just wanted to get through this promo, and Ricky Starks, man, he does it again. He knocks it out the park every time, bro. Give this man the mic. Now, I'm not a fan of them shoes. I don't know why we be wearing those shoes with no socks, bro. You gotta wear socks.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to wear socks. But I get it though. With that kind of shoe, you can't wear socks. It's like whether you have like thin feet or fat feet, it's just not plausible. It's just not.
Listen, he cut a great promo here, and his promo was about him and Hobbs. And he basically said, "You hit me in my neck." The tears started welling up in his eyes. Ricky Starks is going to be great, bro.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Let this man be great. And Hobbs, bro. He talked about Hobbs quoting New Jack City. He said, I'm gonna beat your $5 ass. And he challenged him to a match at All Out, bro. I think this is the perfect place for them to get into the match.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know if the chat's feeling them. Let me see here. Hangman puts butts in chaps. You guys are crazy. Derek Conrad, first time ever disappointed in both of you highly educated, smart students of the game. CM Punk's behaviors are following him. Everyone's still talking about it. Christian's turtleneck. I love Ricky Starks. Amazing Ricky promo. Ricky Starks, gosh dang it. Yeah, I love it, man. The promo was amazing. File said Ricky Starks is going to be world champion. This fool made me want to start crying. Hats off to Ricky Spanish. Starks is the new pillar. I've been saying this. That promo was awesome. Starks is going over.
Absolutely.
He might. I don't know. Hobbs is my boy too, man. I like Hobbs.
I think he will.
Ricky always on Bourbon Street in his mind. He probably don't own socks. Ain't you never seen the Princess and the Frog? Ricky got friends on the other side. Y'all gotta chill. Jon Moxley is then seen backstage with his newly won AEW Heavyweight Championship. Jon Moxley cuts a promo. He says, "Best in the world, my ass." He says, "I'm not just some guy. I'm the guy in the industry," letting everybody know he is the man right now.
The man.
Right? I love it, man. I love it. Moxley cut a really good promo. Like, it was believable. It was heartfelt. I feel like Moxley felt like, I'm in my prime. I need to enjoy this. This is my moment. Thank you for the belt, and I'm going to show y'all why I am the champ right now. And I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was the best promo you could give right after something like that happened.
Absolutely.
After that, we find out for Rampage, House of Black versus Dark Order. There was like a mystery man spot to team up with them. I don't know what happened to 10. I know Evil Uno, we're going to get into that at the end a little bit, is over there doing the AEW Fight Forever coverage.
Right.
So that's a match. Sammy Guevara and Ty Mello versus Ruby Soho and Ortiz. Wardlow versus Ryan Nemeth. We got Claudio Castagnoli versus Dustin Rhodes, and we're going to hear from Jay Cargill. Next week on Dynamite, Jake Hager versus Bryan Danielson, Tony Storm and Hikaru Shida versus Dr. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I don't got no notes for this main event. I don't have a freaking single note.
Oh, man.
This shit was fire, bro.
It was. This was like
match of the night.
Match of the night by far. Match in a quite a bit of a long time, bro.
Yeah, they gave them like 30 minutes here with the commercials and everything included.
Oh my God. Picture in picture, what, 3-4 times already, bro? Like, come on. Stop.
Facts. They gave you a lot of picture in picture, bro, but we got a lot of crazy high flying stuff in all of this. I absolutely enjoyed it, man. Death Triangle did it here. I thought the United Empire, Will Ospreay and Aussie Open were really good too. What can I remember from this, man? That Avalanche Brainbuster by Pac.
Oh yeah.
Holy smokes, bro.
That was nice.
The moonsault after that.
Moonsault was
Bro,
nice.
Pat got onto the small edges of the ring post with his feet, slowly like shimmied his way back, stood up, hit a moonsault, gets into who people would have probably believed was Kip Sabian. We knew instantly because I'm like, this man ain't that tall. What's going on here? What's going on here? And it turned out to be a ruse. It wasn't Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian comes from behind after the mask was taken off, or the box on his head, was taken off. Kip Sabian puts Pac's feet on the guardrail, twists him up, down goes Pac. This leads to a 2-on-3 advantage, and Aussie Open just sets up Fenix. Don't even say that shit, bro. Excalibur, you're killing me with the Fenix.
Right, bro. Too much emphasis on it.
He hits him with the Oz Cutter as Aussie Open holds him up. 1, 2, 3. Ospreay and his team get the win. Omega and the Elite come out afterwards. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay have been talking that shit on the social media, and I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do. I can't wait,
bro. That's if Kenny, if you are in pristine condition, take that boy to the moon and back.
I think this is going to be a really good match. Kenny still came out looking like he was all tagged up with all that tape.
Right, yeah.
Let me see here. Sean says, the guy, Roman Reigns included, Mox is my number one pick in any promotion right now. Not a bad pick, sir. Not a bad pick. Match of the year contender match, Jesus says. This match was all over the place and so good. Derek not hating on a trios match is a wild night. It told you I was gonna be wild.
Well, I mean, technically, it really wasn't a trios match. They weren't tagging in enough to.
That's bullshit.
They weren't tagging in enough to consider it a trios match, bro.
See, yo,
were they?
Where's my button?
Were they?
Done. Just done with him. Finished. Completely finished with Derek tonight.
Bro, how many in a half an hour match? How many tags were there?
A lot. We just missed them during picture in picture.
Nah.
You said I'm out. Y'all can have this MF title. Seriously, this match was fire. Pac versus Ospreay is the match that Gravity forgot. Moments in that match looked like they were in space physics. Yes, that match was amazing. Main event was a DBC super tournament. This match was wild, bro. Hope Ospreay signs to AEW one day. He might. Ospreay is amazing. I think Pac got hurt. I hope not. I'm out, guys. Respect. All right, Sean. Take care, brother. Kenny better take his hurt ass back up that rank before he gets the CM Punk treatment up the ramp. Conrad, I DM'd you a post-match promo Omega cut on Ospreay. Kip Sabian looking like Johnny Depp. What is this, Grindelwald?
Oh God. I know it, but I can't remember.
Listen.
Man, fuck Kip.
Derek's a Kip Sabian.
I hate Kip.
Fan. He's a hater.
Sucks, bro. What's good about Kip? If any of y'all can tell me and convince me Kip is good,
let's see what he can do, though. He changed his gimmick. Let's see what he does with this. Come on now. Give him a chance.
What? Change his gimmick? Oh, so he's got the Silver Surfer hair?
Yeah, I'm saying let's see what he does in the ring, though. You haven't seen him wrestle
yet.
I
can't buy into the Silver Surfer hairstyle with the fake Wolverine. I don't have a beard. I've been trying for the last 5 months with my eyeliner on. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I was thinking the same thing. Will Ospreay about to take him to school? I'm not big on Kip either. Fantastic Beast.
Thank you. Look like, yeah, definitely look like Johnny Depp and Fantastic Beast.
Cornette calls him Skip Sabian. Terrible.
Yeah, Skip.
Simp Sabian. Come on, y'all. All right. Let me know what you thought of Dynamite. Thumbs up show. Was it good, bad?
Thumbs up.
Out of 10, Derek?
8.
Okay. I'm going to just say thumbs up tonight. I'm going to say thumbs up. It was one of their better shows. Can't be mad at it.
Yes. Definitely one of their better shows. I think...
I forgot Kip worked in AEW. Kip is trash. Pac versus Kip's going to eat. I thought he saw a ghost. Terrible. Oh my goodness.
Kip out here looking like Danny Phantom with a tux on.
Listen. Here's what we're going to talk about next real quick. Let me see here. People are in here talking. Jesus said thumbs up. Pro Wrestler Shoe said thumbs up. I love tonight's Dynamite. Thumbs down from Tokyo. Kip used to wear Potter school colors. A+ by CM Punk, 7.5. He's a Potterhead. 8 out of 10. EPW, 11 out of 10. The rant help. 8 out of 10, but 10 out of 10 for EPW. Thank you. Thumbs up for Foul. Thumbs up, Dynamite. Match of the night was Mox versus Punk for you, Conrad. I hate you. So we got a little bit of a showcase for the game today. We got to see some of the basics here with Kenny Omega, William Regal setting up some of the stuff here, but got to see some of the gameplay, Derek, for Adam Cole, Kenny Omega. Did you get a chance to check some of this out? What were you thinking seeing it, bro?
I did. So I like the presentation. I definitely like the presentation. I think what's getting me, and you might agree with this, you might not. I think what's getting me is like the free flow of how easily they move. I think like it has reminisce.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
To me, it's a bad thing. It definitely reminiscent of like what game is it, bro? I can't even think, but they just seem to move around too easily with their moves. Like it's just like reminds me of Tekken.
I mean, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe that's how they want the flow to be.
I guess, but you can't have that and then base it off of possibly the greatest wrestling games ever.
Right. Deanna's giving it 8.75 thumbs up, and she put 0.99999. I hope it's not the end of Punk. I gotta hit you up sometime about this week with the idea. Definitely. AEW Fight Forever is No Mercy 2, bruh. Old I Love My Wife Ass Boy, like we get it. No Mercy 2.0. Match of the night was Dax the Axe. Kip's got his baby. I'm going Ghost. Brother, you got mad finishers like Day of Reckoning. Yeah, from all different positions. I like it, man. Signatures too.
True, but
Derek, what you talking about, Willis?
Bro, so let's look at the video, okay? It doesn't look like it's smooth. Hey, wait, what?
Someone said like Raw for Xbox.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if I was feeling that. Fight Forever has me 50-50, man. Like, I love seeing the throwback, but I want full entrances. If they could give me WWE 2K type of customs and details with No Mercy type controls, perfect. You're not going to get that, though, man. WWE's got too much money into it, like with 2K and all that. You're not going to get that when it's coming from Tony Khan's pocket. Like, it just don't work that way.
We'll get it from Dad's pocket, then.
He ain't got bread to just burn up. He own teams and stuff, too. Come on now. Fight Forever looks okay. Hopefully they have some more features. Career mode isn't enough. Needs longevity. Punk retire. I'm up and down with the game. Doesn't look too impressive so far, but I guess we'll see. Kip Sabian looks like Jack Frost.
Oh, shit.
We'll have more coming up to talk about with the AEW video game, guys. I thought it was interesting. 2K is just copying, pasting Yuke's old work. Damn me. Listen, we'll see what happens. The rumor is the game's coming out in the fall. I hope that we all get the opportunity to check it out. If you want it, get it. If you don't. Whatever. I'm going to try and stream some of it once it comes out. I'm interested, man. Like I said, I saw the finisher stuff. Looked pretty cool. I was disappointed we weren't getting full entrances. There's good, bad, and ugly when it comes to it. We didn't really get a confirmation on cross-platform play, but we did find out we have blood. There's lots of things to talk about with this. We're still waiting for a date. We don't know what DLC is yet. More to come, I guess, right?
Well, how long are the entrances?
It's like clips. Yeah, it's like clips. So it's not like even them coming down the ramp. Like they showed Kenny with the girls dancing behind him, and he kind of just went like this, pointed. Adam Cole did his thing where he's on the apron, Bebe, and then he's in the ring and he does the Bebe or whatever. He did the boom and then the Bebe. Like they're just giving you the main things of their entrances. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so basically like WrestleMania and No Mercy.
Yeah, but I would prefer if they had whole entrances.
Oh yeah, you know what? For me, I get what you're saying, but for me, I pick and choose my battles. I'm good with that.
Right?
I can deal with that. Not everybody can. I'm not telling everybody to deal with it because that's not everybody's preference. For me, I'm okay with it because I enjoyed it in those games. So it didn't bother me. Like, do I want it? Yeah, but if it's that way, I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah, Cray said like Royal Rumble on Dreamcast. That's probably the fairest comparison you could make to it. Do you think Sasha and Naomi return to WWE or All Out? I think they're going back to WWE, personally. As long as the game is fun. That's my rule too, Matt Lopez. As long as it's fun, I'm with it. With that being said, guys, we're going to end this broadcast tonight. We've been going for a little bit. I appreciate everybody who came in here. We had high viewership tonight. I appreciate that. I hope that goes into some subscribes, new people to the channel. Love talking wrestling video games. If you guys need an update or a special thing here with some thoughts on it, let me know. Maybe we could try to work something out to where we can get a quick broadcast for that coming up eventually. But for myself and the man they call Derek, we will be back next week with another episode of Everything Pro Wrestling, reviewing AEW Dynamite Live. We are out. 1.